y'all, and welcome to today's video. I am super excited because today we are going to be judging new makeup. We're going to go through Instagram. I'm going to pop up pictures. We're going to look at all the new makeup that has either been released or shown this week. We are going to judge it. Do we like it? Do we hate it? Do we want to buy it? Do we want to skip over it? What's going to get our money? What are we going to anti-haul? We're just going to talk about the makeup. We're not going to judge each other. That's not fun. That's not what friends do, but we are going to judge the makeup. And if you are new here, hey, my name is Heather and makeup makes me happy. Here at my channel, we don't try to be perfect. We just want to have a good time with our makeup, whatever that means. Shimmer, glitter, judging new releases, we are here for it. So if that sounds good to you, I do hope that you will subscribe before you leave today because I upload lots of new videos every single week. Last week, I did upload 8 videos. But usually at the bare minimum, you get 5, sometimes 6 or more videos from me. So if you like fun makeup content, if you want new videos showing up on your feed, this is the place to be. But I do have a lot to judge. So we're going to jump into it. I'm going to slide my chair over. I'm going to pop some photos up. And I want to hear your thoughts on all these new releases because some of these things I'm like on the fence about. Some of these things I'm really excited about, and there are also some things that are just kind of meh this week, and I want to see how y'all are feeling. First up, let's talk about this new release from Huda Beauty. Huda is launching a cheeky tint for the cheeks. These are cheeky tint blush sticks for $25. It says it's a buildable, moisturizing cheek cream stick that instantly melts into the skin, kissing your complexion with a dewy hint of tint. Alright, so there are a few different shades. A warm dusty peach, cool bubblegum pink, poppy coral, bold rusty red, and a moody plum. $25 each. Now, my first thought was cheek and lip tint, and Huda doesn't market it that way, but I actually have seen a few people receive these over on Instagram, and they've been using them on the cheeks and lips. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do that, but hey, use your makeup how you want to, and that's kind of how it made sense to me too when I saw these because they do kind of look like lip products. I do think these look super cute. I'm not planning to purchase these. I've been trying a lot of cream blushes lately, but I have to say like my top favorites are still the Melt Cream Blush Lights and the Natasha Denona Cream Blushes. When I really want a good cream blush, those are the ones that I'm reaching for over anything else in my collection. So I don't know that I would get enough use out of these. I do think the shades look pretty. I like that there are like, it's a good range, you know, like what did we say? There's a peach, a red, a coral, a pink, a plum. I think that's really fun. I'm just not interested in these. Right now, I don't see a release date, but it does say that it's coming soon to the Huda site and to Sephora, so I will put a link for y'all. Everything that I talk about, I will link down in the description box. I'll put as much information in the description box as I can, so definitely check there. If I talk about something and you want to see more info about it, definitely check out those links. Okay, this is the thing I wanted to hear from y'all most about. This is new from Give Me Glow Cosmetics, and this is the 2 Moods palette. Okay, this is the largest palette yet with 16 by 37 millimeter pans. The 4 quads in this palette each have a metallic light shade, medium shade, deep shade, and foiled shimmer. Okay, it also says it's like a revamped formula. It's going to be $64, and they have not given us a release date yet, but I will link Give Me Go down below. So, okay, my immediate thought when I saw this palette was like, I want it. I'm definitely going to buy that palette. I want that palette. But here's where I'm like, help me. Y'all help me. Help me, okay? Because I'm looking at this, and this looks like it's a big palette. Like the person who's holding the palette, their hand, like the palette's way bigger. And you open it like Like it kind of folds out like this, right? So like 2 sides. And then it's made up of 4 quads, which I can see that. Like looking in the palette, I'm like, oh yeah, 4 quads. That makes sense. So you have kind of like a deeper side and a lighter side. I love the theme. I love the concept. I love the packaging. I love the skull with the roses, the butterfly. I love the 2 moods. I love that it's kind of like black and white. I just love the artwork. I love everything about it. I love the inside. I love the purpley, pinky, peachy, plum, like the warm and cool tones. Okay, here's where I really need y'all's help, because I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, if I can see past the packaging, would I reach for this palette more than palettes that I have with this similar color story? Am I going to reach for this over formulas that I love? Like, I know I have shades like this from Unearthly, one of my favorite indie brands. I probably have shades like this in my Odin's Eye formulas, my Blend Bunny palettes, BH. I probably have these colors in the Natasha Denona formulas. So I need y'all's help. Do you want me to review this palette? Because the packaging, the theming, everything like that sold me on this palette. Like, I want it so bad just because it looks so cute. And I'm like, I want it. But I kind of feel like also I could pass on it. I can admire it from afar. I can be like, you know what, that is a cute concept, but maybe I don't need to own it, because maybe I won't use it very much. Let me know what you think. I need y'all's help. Weigh in. Tell me what you think about this palette. Help me. Should I spend my money on this or should I pass on it? I think it looks so cool. And I do have some Give Me Glow eyeshadows. So I do like their shadows. I think they're really nice. And I mean, it does say it's a revamped formula. Soft, creamy, blends like a dream. I don't know, $64. That's a good little price tag for a palette. So I would love to know what you think. Okay, I also saw this launch posted, and this is the Sugar Rush collection from Sugary Cosmetics. So there's 2 more products coming to the brand, and it is a melted concealer palette for $22 and a sugar translucent powder for $12. So I will link Sugary Cosmetics down below. I'm interested in the translucent powder. I had never heard of this brand actually, so I'm kind of curious about it. It looks really cool. Their campaign images look nice and fun. And I don't think I'm going to make a special order just for the powder, but I would definitely keep my eye on the brand in the future, see what they launch, and maybe I could be interested in picking up this translucent powder. It does look cool, like the packaging looks nice, but I think what most people are excited for is this palette. Now for me, a palette like this doesn't really make sense. Usually palettes like this, I just wouldn't get enough use out of. I feel like they're geared more towards working makeup artists, but then also just the beauty community, like people who love makeup get excited for things like this. So I think, one, I don't think the palette goes deep enough for all skin tones, although it does go very light to very deep. Maybe if you're in like the light medium category, you could actually use this for like concealer, foundation, contour, bronze, all of that. You might could get a full face with this. But for me, I don't know that I would use more than 3 or 4 shades. So it's a pass for me. Although, like I said, if you're a makeup artist or if you're somebody who's like, I could actually do all of my cream products with this, maybe it's good for you. I mean, $22 isn't a bad price point, but it's definitely something that I'm going to skip over. Okay, let's talk about Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I think last time this rolled around, I did make a whole video talking about the 21 days, but I feel like some of the things are repetitive, and really I just did not have time this week with everything going on. I just did not have time to make a dedicated video, but I want to touch on it here, and I also want to let you know that I'll be posting about the deals that I think maybe are good or that y'all are interested in over on my community tab. So let's just kind of briefly go through the 21 Days of Beauty. This is going to start the 13th. That is the day you're watching this Sunday, and it's going to go to April 2nd. So let's kind of talk about the first week. Usually Ulta will put a lot of really cool products for like half off, and they're half off for 24 hours only. So on Sunday, the day that this video is going live, there's going to be a beauty blender for $10, so that's half price. The ABH Brow Wiz is going to be $11, that's half off, and then there's going to be a Tula cleanser. I think I'm going to pick up a Brow Wiz, and I think I'm going to pick up a new beauty blender. Let me see what other days I think may be worth it. There's a lot of skincare that I'm just like, I'm kind of happy with my Drunk Elephant and Glow Recipe. Those are doing my skin well right now. But I do see on Thursday, March 17th, the KVD tattoo liners are going to be half off. I think that is also something good to pick up. And then let's see, on Saturday the 19th, the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion and Gel will be half off. That's not something I need, but I know that's like a staple product for so many people, and I do think it's a really nice moisturizer. But what we'll do is probably every week, like this week, next week, and the next, I'll probably just touch on it and kind of go over the deals with y'all, because I know next week there's going to be the Urban Decay Brow Blade on sale, some Buxom glosses, Jaclyn lip liners. The week after that, there's going to be even more makeup on sale. So we'll just kind of talk about it here on Sundays in the Judging New Makeup. I do post these videos every single Sunday. So if you like judging, you need to subscribe, because we do this every single Sunday. But yeah, for this week at Ulta, the only things I personally am planning to pick up are the beauty blenders and the Brow Wiz. Okay, this is not something that I have a photo of yet, but it just popped off on Pat McGrath's Instagram, so I wanted to quickly kind of show you this screen grab that I got. Pat McGrath loves doing these Instagram videos where she shows us a very blurry photo of the outside packaging of something. And this says, bells are ringing again, and it has a purple heart, a bee, and a purple heart. Let me know in the comments if you're ready to feel and look like a queen. I have a feeling this is going to be another Bridgerton collaboration between Pat McGrath and Bridgerton. Well, I already said that, right? Yes, it's going to be another Bridgerton collab. And I feel like it's going to be based on the queen, because it looks kind of pinky and it looks like we have a queen on the front and she's giving us the bees. That's kind of what I think. I would love to know what you think, but I will go ahead and tell you, if it's a palette, I'm going to buy it, because I love Pat McGrath. I love her palettes, and I loved the whole Bridgerton collection. I bought everything. I bought everything from the first Bridgerton collection with Pat McGrath, and I absolutely love it all. I think it's all amazing quality. I love the packaging. I love everything about it. So if this is round 2, yes, absolutely, I'm going to buy it for sure. Even if it's not. If it's just a palette, I'm going to buy it, because I've been enjoying Pat McGrath palettes so very much. Okay, I actually got a lot of tags on this collection from Colourpop. This is the Limelight collection. I did not pick this up, but let me tell you, I love when y'all tag me on Instagram. It's so easy for me to see what y'all want me to talk about, what you want me to try, what you want me to review. Don't send it to me like privately in DM, just tag me, and it's so easy for me to see what y'all like. But this collection came with some Jelly Much shadows. I do like the Colourpop Jelly Much formula. I tried them in their Nightmare Before Christmas collab, and mine are still going strong. The quality is still great. They still perform beautifully. I really like them. There's also some shadow sticks. Don't really care about that, but let's talk about the palette. That's kind of the thing that everybody seemed most interested in. Now, I'm passing on this palette because I just don't feel like I need it. When I think about green palettes from Colourpop, my Colourpop Tinkerbell palette comes to mind. Now, it is not the same as this. It definitely goes much deeper. There's a very deep dark green, whereas this one you have a deep dark brown, kind of olive toned green, but nothing like super dark that's just green. I also think about my Lush Life palette. I love that one a lot. This one I think is just an easy pass for me, although it does look very beautiful. You have some pretty like shimmery metallic looking shades. I think I can pass on this one. It just doesn't call to me a ton, and when I look at the swatches, a lot of the shades just look very light to very mid-tone. I think if I ended up picking up anything from this release, it would be the Jelly Much shadows, because I wouldn't mind having those, and I think those can also be a really good like eyeshadow base if you want to have something like colorful and beautiful to put down and then put like a shimmer shadow on top or a multi-chrome or something like that. It can be really pretty, but overall I just decided to pass out on this collection. Okay, last week I briefly touched on the Game Beauty highlighters. Those did launch. I'm actually wearing one now, and I posted a swatch video over on my Instagram, but I'm actually wearing this shade today. This is Elemental Pearl. This is like the pink toned highlighter I have on. And I had a few people asking me if I thought these would work on deeper skin tones or if they had too much of a white base. So I wanted to show y'all this swatch photo that I have up here, because of course I can't swatch on any other skin tone but my own. So I was so happy that Game Beauty posted these, because I really think that these highlighters look beautiful on both skin tones. So I wanted to quickly show y'all that photo, since we did kind of talk about the sneak peek last week. Okay, more indie kind of fun highlighters. This is launching from Kristen Lee Cosmetics. This is a new multi-chrome highlighter eyeshadow to celebrate their 5th anniversary. This shade is called Party Favor, and it is a special anniversary highlighter that is available now. This looks really, really pretty. So you can use this on the face and eyes according to the brand. It looks very pretty. I have a couple of multi-chrome highlighters from Kaleidos that I really like. I think they're super fun. I know anytime I do something that's like fun, like colorful highlights or different colors of blush, I always get people like, oh, that doesn't look good. And you know what? Rude, first of all. Second of all, to me, makeup is fun, okay? I have fun with makeup, and I think multi-chrome highlighters are really, really fun. I think they look great. I feel great when I wear them, and I just think it's a good time. So I think this one from Kristen Lee looks really cool. I would love to know if you've tried the brand. This is an indie brand that I have never tried, so if you have any experience with the brand, you like them, you have some favorite products, definitely let me know. Lottie London has collabed with Gossip Girl, and this collection is actually at Walmart now. I did see this on the Walmart site, so I will link it down below for y'all. But this is, okay, before I say that this is boring, let me just say, okay, I don't know the show Gossip Girl. I'm not like a Gossip Girl person, so maybe you love this. The reason I think it's a little boring is because the packaging is just a clear lid, and it says Lottie XOXO Gossip Girl, and it has like the city outline. I feel like they could have gone a little more creative with the packaging. Like, didn't Gossip Girl like text that on a phone? So maybe they could have had like a cool phone like on there with the XXXO. I'm like, if anything, why didn't they put like a screen and put like Lottie X Gossip Girl XO, like something like that? I don't know, I just felt like this was a little not well thought out, like nobody really like cared. I don't know, but we have the You Know You Love Me Gossip Girl eyeshadow palette for $9.98, the It Girl Gossip Girl eyeshadow palette for $9.98. There are glossy cheek tints. Yes, glossy cheek tints, okay? There are lip kits with lipsticks and glosses, and yeah, that's what's available. It looks like nothing is over $9.98. I don't think the color story looks terrible. We have kind of a more neutral, cool tone palette, and then a more like pinky purple palette. I just feel like overall the collection, like they could have put a little more thought into like the theming, in my opinion. But of course, if you're a fan of the show, you can let me know what you think. Chanel has this new illuminating powder. This is a new shade. This is Beige Rose. So it's a luminous powder highlighter that imparts a rosy beige glow, embossed with the 3-dimensional form of the camellia. Alright, and you get this little kabuki brush for $80. I will say, the embossing looks pretty, the shade looks pretty, but I mean, today I'm wearing this blush from Kaleidos, and this has really cool embossing as well. So I feel like you you can't necessarily market embossing as like a reason for an $80 price point. I do know Chanel, you know, they're a luxury brand, so what are you going to do? They can charge whatever they want, but for me, I think this is a pass. Looking at the shade, I don't know how much use I would get out of it. I don't know. I don't know if I would love this. I feel like I have other shades like this, but of course I love watching people who are super into luxury makeup swatch and try and wear these things. So I'll definitely watch a review if I see one. Should we go ahead and talk about a few more luxury things? Because we have a $150 foundation here from Colourpop. This is the Radiant Cream Foundation, SPF 25, skincare based cream foundation with moisturizing medium to full coverage finish for a naturally dewy luminous finish, all day wear for 24 hours. This says it's $130. When I went to link it, I could only find it for around $150. So I will link it down below. And I have to say, if you feel like this is your holy grail foundation, I would never judge somebody for paying that high price, because like if you feel great in it, you love it, and it's wearing all day, do you? Like, how you can't really put a price on that. That's what I'll say. For me, I have oily skin, so while I like the claim that it wears for 24 hours, because for me, that just means my oil isn't going to eat it off my face, I don't know that this is for me. I do like medium coverage foundations. I do like skin-like finishes, but I think I'm going to pass on this one. I would love to know if you've tried this. They also have a new eyebrow gel in 4 different shades for $40 each. If you've tried this foundation, please give me a review down in the comments. This is a luxury product that I think I'm probably going to buy. This is new from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Pillow Talk Multi Glow. So this has already launched in some stores in the UK from what I've seen online. But this is an all-over glow highlighter in Romance Light, and it just says it's coming soon to other retailers. I really like Charlotte Tilbury. I like her blushes. I think she makes really pretty glowy products. I love the Hollywood Flawless filter. So I would definitely be up for trying this. As soon as it launches, I'm definitely going to check it out. Hopefully it will come to Sephora soon, or at least the Charlotte Tilbury website, because I kind of like how this is showing different shades in there, how we have like the lighter shade, we have the more pinky tone, so it looks like you could kind of mix and match to create your own custom highlight. So I've definitely got my eye on it. Okay, By Terry has a product that I'm also super curious about. This is the new Brightening CC Powder. Now listen to this caption, because this is where I'm like, say what? What? Huh? Illuminating Power. Okay, I'm so tongue-tied today, y'all. I'm sorry. It's early in the morning. I've got a lot to do. I'm filming this on Saturday morning so that y'all can have it Sunday. I've got so much to do today, but it is earlier in the day than I normally film. This is an illuminating powder that captures the light and boosts the natural radiance with no coverage. The optical glow technology provides color correction, smooths lines, blurs imperfections with rosehip oil to even out skin tone without drying the skin and create a flawless finish, buildable, silky smooth texture. So that's what I'm like, this is confusing, because it says no coverage, but then it says buildable. How do you build on 0? So if you've got nothing, and then you add nothing, and you add nothing, and you add nothing, you've still got nothing, okay? So it would make more sense if it was like with sheer coverage, because then it's like sheer coverage, and then you build it to light, and then maybe you build it to light medium. But when you have no to no to no, like who was writing this? Because it don't make sense. It don't make sense. No. So in the marketing perspective, it did its job, because it's got me like, what? I need to try this to see if what does no coverage and buildable mean together? It doesn't make sense in my head, but I kind of want to try it. Givenchy is coming out with Rose Perfect liquid balms. So it says the Japan launch date is the 1st. Now these are already on the Sephora site, but they're not available to purchase. So I'm sure they're going to be coming soon. But these, don't these look yummy? Like, they look so good, they look so pretty, they look so swirly, and I kind of want it. So these are balms, and there is one that is slightly colored translucent pink, a berry pink with depth and transparency, a creamy milky beige, a brown red, a nude pink, and a lively bold red that brightens your collection. I'm kind of interested. I kind of want these. These campaign images are making me think of all the juicy, lustrous things, and it's kind of selling me. So, I don't know. I may wait to the Sephora sale that starts in April. Maybe I'll throw one in my cart and test out this lip formula because it just looks so, like, yummy. Okay, let's talk about this new clay clarifying mask from Tatcha. This is an exfoliating pore treatment. It says it's a 3-minute clay mask to help cleanse the pores, creates a warming sensation on the skin, exfoliates, and removes excess oil. So this is $70. I don't think this is something I'm going to buy. I do like Tatcha. I'm wearing the Tatcha Silk Canvas, the solid today. That's like my favorite primer. Like, I love it. So I do like some products from Tatcha, but I don't know that I need a clay clarifying mask. I don't know that I'm loving clay masks anymore where you put them on and they're like so hot and they feel so dry on your skin. But maybe this one could be nice. I will say, like, the green in the jar, all of that looks really nice. The before and after pictures look really nice too. So I would love to know, did you buy this and have you tried it? Makeup Revolution has launched these like contour collection products, and I have to say the images look really, really pretty and luxe. I have not been having the best time with Makeup Revolution lately. If you watched my last like drugstore get ready with me, I'll just leave it at that. I'm not even going to get into it. But here we have some new products. We have the Fast Base Contour Stick in light, medium, dark, and fair. There's a Lip Contour Face Powder Contour Compact, Contour and Shadow Crayons, and Ultra Cream Bronzers in shade light, medium, dark, deep, and deep dark for only $8 each. So I have to say, I think the shade range looks really nice here. It looks like they're covering a variety of different skin tones. This is available now, but I don't think I'm going to purchase it. I say that, but if I see these on the Ulta site when I'm making an Ulta order, I might be tempted to at least try like the cream bronzer. I don't know. Do you want to see it? Do you want me to keep testing Makeup Revolution? I mean, I tried their brightening concealer and I thought that was really good, but then I've also had a few duds lately, so I don't know. Do you want to see this on my channel? Okay, NYX has new Thick It, Stick It, Thickening Brow Mascaras available now at Ulta for $11 each. I do like that we get to see all the shades swatched right here, and it looks like there's lots of different shades. I am so in love with my Patrick Ta Major Brow Lamination that I'm not even considering any other brow products because it just does exactly what I need it to do. I love it. I use it every day. So I'm not thinking about these from NYX right now, but I will link them down below. Okay, this I posted on the community tab last Sunday because it was announced like right as my Judging New Makeup was going live. This is the new Summer 22 collection from NARS, and okay, let me tell you what it's about, and then I want to give you my thoughts. We have the Summer Unrated Blush Bronzer Duos. So there are 3 different shades, and these are all like re-promotes, okay? NARS is just like MAC in that they'll come out with new collections, but it's all existing shades. There's an Orgasm Lip Mask and a Summer Unrated Eyeshadow Palette. 16 shades of matte shimmer and glitter finishes. I do have a quad from NARS. I think the quality is really nice. I mean, I like it. But a lot of these shades in here look like re-promoted shades, existing shades in their line that they've put together in a palette. So I actually decided not to buy any of this, but I would love to know if you did, because I do think it looks really, really pretty. Like, it looks super beautiful, but it's not something I need because it's not something that would be new in my collection. Alright y'all, those are all the new releases that we have to talk about today. I would love to know your thoughts. Of course, if anything drops between the time of me filming this and the time that this video goes live, we can always talk about it next week. I'll be making a post on my community tab, so if you want to stay up to date with new things, make sure you're turning your post notifications on so you don't miss anything. I am wearing the Unearthly Cosmetics Sleepover eyeshadow and pressed pigment palette on my eyes today, and I did do like an Instagram tutorial. Either that's up now or it will be up very soon, but I posted like a how-to for how I got this eye look. I also did post a video using this palette and everything in the collection. I really liked my look. I'm wearing the Immortal lashes again. I still think that they are very comfortable and nice. I'm wearing a Huda Beauty Warm Brown Lip Contour with my Unearthly Cupid's lip gloss. That's the lip combo I have on. Already told you blush, I already told you highlight, and I'm wearing my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I will link all that down below for y'all, but I would love to know what you think about these new makeup releases. Please remember that we never judge each other for our thoughts on the makeup. I can think something is super lame and boring and I would never buy it, and if you love it, then I love it for you. That is absolutely wonderful. Let's judge the makeup, not each other, and I will see you very soon in another video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!